Hey guys, Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of My Shave of the Day. Had a wonderful shave today and excited to tell you about it. Had the opportunity to try a few new products. It seems like that has been the theme over the last several weeks. Great shaves, new products. So let me tell you about it. So today, for my brush, I went with my standby Plisson Synthetic. I'm not going to bore you with my love of this brush. By now you should know that. Just a great soft brush. If you haven't checked out synthetics, you can't get that particular brush anymore, but Plisson has put out a new synthetic brush. From my understanding, the price point is about $30. So check it out. Also, I've heard great things about Nathan Clark's Uber Soft Knot, and I know there's some custom brush makers that are using that besides Nathan himself. There's some people re-knotting with that knot, and there's other synthetic knots out there. So if you haven't ventured in the synthetic arena yet, check it out. You may like it. For my razor today, I used a razor that has been in my den for probably a year and a half, maybe even closer to 2 years. And up to this point, I hadn't used it. Part of it was because I believe it to be new old stock, and so I just hadn't used it. But there are no shelf queens in my den. I buy razors to use, not to look at. And so even though this razor is a beautiful razor, in fact, maybe my Toggle, I would rate above this from a beauty perspective, but boy, this is right up there from in my opinion. But that is this Schick Injector Type F. Now, the case on this is even cool. This razor is from the early 1940s, and so it has that Art Deco look, kind of these curved lines on it, these beautiful lines on it. And then the razor itself, it pops open like that, and this is the razor. So it is a, I believe, aluminum handle with a brass head. I believe that's what it is. And this razor was only made for, I believe, 2 years, just before World War II. And because of World War II and the need for metal and whatnot, they stopped making this model of razor and never went back to it. Now, I have a bunch of Schick injectors, as you well know. I've got the Type E, Type C, and I just got a J. So I've got several of them. I've shaved with all of them except for the J. My wife used it the other day, absolutely loved it. This was my first go, as I said, with this razor, and I just absolutely loved it. Because of it being aluminum, it is, I believe to be aluminum, it is fairly light, not a lot of heft to it, but just the feel of this razor, the design of this handle, and it just feels great in the hand. It just fits so nice. I absolutely love the design of it too. Again, it's got that Art Deco look, those beautiful lines, just that beautiful curve there, and then that two-tone, that silver with that brass, just beautiful, gorgeous. In my opinion, just a super sexy razor. But the question is, does it shave as well as it looks? And the answer is absolutely. For me, this is an absolute dream shaver. I love all of my injectors. Probably my Type C, which is this one here, this fold-out razor, is probably my favorite, just because there's so much heft to it. And it's kind of cool the way it all folds up and has the blade bank and the handle of it and all that. But this shaves every bit as good as all of my injectors, and they have a little bit of a different angle to them, just because of the angle of the blade. You approach this a little more of the angle of a straight, about a 3 to 5 degree angle is what I would say you're using, instead of that 25 to 30 degree angle with a double edge safety razor. Just performed wonderfully. Extremely comfortable shave. This isn't super aggressive, fairly mild. I think you would have to struggle to cut yourself with this, but I just absolutely loved this razor. Now, I loaded it with a Personna blade. I've been using Schick injector blades up to this point. Just got these in from Razor Emporium, wanted to try them out, and it was just wonderful. Do I think that it performs any better than the Schick blades? I don't know. I'd have to compare them side by side. But overall, it was just an absolutely comfortable shave that I enjoyed very much today. Went for a third pass against the grain, which I rarely ever do, even when I go for a third pass. Super comfortable, got a nice close shave. And I actually, back here, I kind of missed a little bit of a spot. Otherwise, I would say I was BBS. And I don't chase that, you know that, but that's just how how my shave went today. For my soap today, another newcomer to my den. I got this in a lot of soaps from Chad Irish, and this is the Tangerine and Ylang soap from Barrister and Mann. And this is, I really, really enjoy it because, you know, it's summer, it's hot. I just actually came in. I was outside throwing some wood. I had to cut down a tree, and so I was tossing some wood around, kind of a little bit sweaty. And this is that time when I love to bust out my citrus scents, and I've got some great citrus scents. I love the Icy Grove from Claw. I've got the Orange Menthol from Maggard. I've just got some wonderful, wonderful citrus scents, and I love citrus scents. And this is a great addition to the den. I really, really enjoyed it. Now, do I like it any better than those that I mentioned? No. Those are still my favorites. And really, my favorite citrus right now, and I don't have any in my den, but I need to rectify that, is Hydra from Dr. John's. I love Hydra. Need to get some of that in the den. But just from a citrus perspective, those are some of the ones that I have. And this is going to fit in well in my den. Whew. It's not overtly citrusy. That Ylang, I guess, is what's kind of balancing it out. But boy, was this a nice shave. And it just such a creamy lather and just great performance. And so glad to try that out. Glad to have it in my den. Definitely like this much better than I like the Nocturne. In fact, the Nocturne I think is going to go down the road. My brother Eric, we sent him a tub. And I have no idea how he's getting this out of that, but he's getting lemon, and I don't know all the stuff that he said he was getting out of Nocturne, which I don't get at all. So I think Nocturne is going to Tennessee. It's not Tennessee, come on now. Texas, it's going even farther south. And this Tangerine in Ylang is staying here in my den. Now, as far as an aftershave to pair with that, wasn't quite sure what to do. You know, I struggle with those pairings, but I just busted out the fine American blend today. There's something about this. There are some fruity notes I pick up in this. Woo! And I love it. I love this scent, and so what a great way to just to close out a great shave today. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, 3 passes, almost BBS. I got a really nice close shave. Plisson Synthetic. My Schick Injector Type F. Loaded with a Personna Injector blade. The Tangerine and, whoa, caught it. Tangerine and Ylang soap from Barrister and Mann. And then I finished up with the fine American blend. This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.